everybody. It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. You all know what today is. It is my birthday. Yes, it is. We have a special show tonight. I really don't have any plans, so I said, why cancel Stella just because it's your birthday? Why not do what you love to do? Talk about your favorite shows and celebrate my birthday with you all. I love you all. We have a good time in the chat, so why not? I spent today getting my hair done. I don't know if I want to. I could share this story while we give a few people a little bit of time to get into the chat. I had such a horror story today. Like, I had planned on, hey everybody, Andrew, thank you, Zaki, hey Kamisha, Zuda, thank you so much. Andrew, Marlon, how y'all doing? I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna have a little story time while more people get into the live before we get into the show. So it's my birthday. I went out. I had braids. I've been wearing weave for so long, y'all might not have realized I had blonde in my hair at first. And today I wanted to be a redhead. I went and got red highlights put in instead of blonde. They look a little brown with this light, but it's red. So it is 1,000,000 degrees out here in Memphis, Tennessee, and it was raining off and on. So the humidity it feels like 2,000,000 degrees out here in Memphis. So when I left the salon, this is a better picture of the red. I looked like this. My hair was curled up tight. It was in those layers. It was popping. There your girl go. I was ready to hit these streets for my birthday. I went to my nail appointment. Bam. Okay. So my stylist was like, Walmart have these Steve Madden boots for $35. Were on the website, they were $129. I said, no, Walmart don't have Steve Madden boots. I said, I'm about to go up to Walmart right now. So I went to Walmart. I was going to get myself some cute little Steve Madden boots. Yes, they had them, $35. Check out y'all local Walmarts. I'm stocking up for the winter already. I was in Walmart for 1 hour and I left out. I'm so ashamed. Don't make fun of me. I left out of Walmart looking like this. You see my hair 1 hour later, after it was just pressed, dyed, laid to the side, all that good stuff. I left out of Walmart looking like that. Just so happened by chance, I went to my nail lady. Hey, Sonya. Shout out to Sonya. One of her best friends is in the same salon suites. I said, it's my birthday. You think she could just press my hair back down real quick? So that's why I look silked out again. My nail lady's best friend came into her shop. She took that flat iron, ran it through a couple of times, and she flattened me back out. And so I was able to come on the show looking like this. Tomorrow we're doing a birthday celebration with family. So I just wanted my hair. I said, just let my hair be looking good for tomorrow. That's it. The pictures, that's it. So that's a quick little story. A mess. The humidity is a mess. If you have natural hair, it's not a good time to get it silk pressed. Go ahead and put some more braids in it until about October. Then we could silk press it out and have a good time. Yes, Kamisha, it was a mess. It was a mess. Hey, Dr. Ivy. Hey, Evita, Dabu. Thank you all. I am not going to do that, Dabu. No, not tonight. I do have my Stella. Stella is on deck. I'm about to pour me a glass, and then we're about to get into these shows. The humidity is no joke. I couldn't imagine it. In Arizona, I would stay in a weave. I would stay in the braids, a weave, or my natural curls. And you really can't even do natural curls with this humidity. It is a mess. I went to the nail shop. I waste nail polish all over my first lime green tank top. This is my second lime green tank top of the day because I feel like green really pops with the red. I'm really feeling myself in this hair, but thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. Like, no place I'd rather be than to talk about, we got to talk about Big Brother tonight, and we got to talk about the challenge. Both were good episodes. I have a lot to say about both. I definitely want to hear what you all have to say about both. Yes, you did send me the overlay, Kamisha. I don't think I uploaded that one yet. I'm sorry. I'll have it for next week. I didn't get a chance to save it to StreamYard yet. And while Kamisha reminded me, let's go ahead and get this out the way in the beginning. If you're new to Kiss My Cheeks TV, which most of you all aren't new, but just in case if you are, go ahead and hit subscribe now. My good friend Kamisha made this for me. I don't know, put it in the chat, Kamisha, if you still have a sale on your overlays. But she does amazing overlays. Anytime I need any kind of overlay, I send her a quick DM. Within a 24-hour turnaround, she has it right back to me. I appreciate you so much, Kamisha. But go ahead and hit subscribe now. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the friendly like button if you haven't hit the like. And let's get into the shows. And while we're at it, go ahead and put in the chat, tell me what you're drinking. This is another Kamisha Reviews overlay. I have my good Stella Rosa Blackberry. We're getting ready to have a good time. I got on all the AC, all the ceiling fans, all the personal fans. This hair will not be sweated out by the end of this review, I guarantee you. So go ahead and tell me what you're drinking. And let's get into Big Brother first. I want to talk about Big Brother first, and then we're going to get into the Challenge USA. It is a mess. I do got to get some nail polish remover. Oh, let's get into Taylor's speech. Get the likes up. She deserves AFP. She been deserved AFP, but let's get into it. Let's go ahead and start at the speech because we already know who on the block. We already know what's going down. We already know Nicole is on her way out the door, so we ain't even gotta. I know you got a good Bud Light, Kamisha. That's mimosas. I might make that Sunday. I might make some mimosas Sunday for brunch. Yeah. So let's just get right into the speech of it all. I wish I had it. I should have saved it from Twitter. But anyway, the best part of the speech that Taylor said, she was like, to quote Rihanna, "Are you dumb?" No, that's what I said. I like to say, "Are you dumb?" She said, "You look so dumb right now." And I was here for it. That's all Taylor had to say. And I was going up. I know a lot of people felt like she could have went a little bit harsher, but she's just not that girl. Taylor is not that girl. Taylor is not me. She's not you. She's very nice. And it's nothing wrong with being nice, but I would have been like, "Are you stupid or are you dumb? Which one are you? Stupid or dumb?" But she just said, "You look so dumb right now. Your best friend put you on the block and you getting ready to go home. Sorry for you." That's the Angie Cliff Notes of it all. She said a lot more than that. And it was a lot classier than that. But they got her point. They got her point. I liked it. What was y'all best part of the speech? And was hugging everybody. I want some people to be salty that they hit in the door and grab their bag and leave. Give everybody the deuces. Like, what's all this hugging? What's all this fake shit? Y'all don't like each other. For real, Turner's speech was so amazing. Also drinking the Snapple. Oh, you got your Snapple back in the water. Oh, I said Turner. I ain't even had but a couple of sips. It's not time to go crazy yet, Angie. Yes, Taylor's speech was amazing. What was y'all favorite part? I think the best part was, "You look so dumb right now." You can't really beat that. And then Taylor had the best exit speech. I forget what they say. Goodbye message. She was like, "Pawns always go home before the queen. Bye." Like, I'm tired of everybody being so nice, so polite. Can we play Big Brother? None of these people are voting for you to win. It's pre-jury. You could be a bitch pre-jury. Oh, you want me to get it from your page? Let me go find it, Kamisha. Daniel. I love to look at people's faces when they're pissed. It was even more funny when he was like, you know, you can't split the money, right? Duh, that's why we sending people home because we don't want to split it. That's why you got to go next week. Okay, let me find Kamisha. I know Kamisha has this speech on her page. What's up with Jasmine? Want to know what where all the muffins went and who really took her muffins? Was it really Turner? Were they really fucking with her, or did somebody accidentally eat her muffins like that? It's a mess. It's a mess. I can't find it, Kamisha, but we done already know what she said. Oh, this the exit speech.
Bestie, hate to see you outside, but never volunteer yourself as a pawn. They always go out before the queen. See you outside, girl. Bestie.
Man, I wish they would just let me say goodbye messages to people. Be like, Angie, you just get on here and tell people they goodbye message. I would be so fucking shady. I would cut the bullshit. Bye, bitch. I guess you can say bitch on CBS now, right? You can say curse words. I don't know. But anyway, after that, we get into the HOH. Do you all know who the new Kamisha? I can't find it on your page. Wear her down and embarrass her. Agreed. Do y'all think Daniel is going home next week? Can we just go ahead and catch up? We already know that was the best part. That what's going on? We already know Nicole is gone. And I want to get into the new HOH and what's going on in the house right now. I know a lot of y'all don't like spoilers, but I feel like all of you all are on Twitter with me. So we already know the new HOH. If you don't know, go ahead and click off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Michael. Michael is the new HOH. I can't wait to see what competition. Oh, thank you, Kamisha. I can't wait to see. Yes, this is what I want. Walk on the table, grab your bag, say fuck y'all on the way out. Am I too mean? I think the older I'm getting, the meaner I'm getting. And I know a lot of y'all gonna laugh, but the person I want to be when I hit my 70s is Candy's Auntie Bertha. Like, I want to be Auntie Bertha. I want to tell people what the fuck it is. Don't fuck with me. I'm gonna be in your business, but you gotta respect me because I'm 70. That's really who I love that fucking Auntie Bertha to death. To death. Okay, stay on subject, Angie. Angela, I dislike Angela, but we're gonna talk about her when we get to the challenge. But Mike was the new HOH. I can't wait to see what the competition is. And the target of the week is supposed to be Daniel. So far, the plan of the week is to put the 3 boys up, which is Joseph, Monty, Terrence, and then backdoor Daniel. Daniel goes home. Anything can happen in Big Brother. At this point, it's kind of like, stop being pawns and just put your target on the block. But I don't want Daniel to play in veto if he doesn't have to. So this should be the last week we backdoor people. After that, let's just start putting our targets on the block. Do you all think this is the last week of the bestie, bestie, whatever it's called? Is this the last friend week of the best friends race? Because I'm tired of the friends. Let's go ahead and be individuals. How long are we going to do this? Jury start next week. Let's make it an individual game. You all think this is the last week of the couples? I'm kind of hoping that it is. I don't know. Oh, Bell Collective does come on tonight. Check out Kamisha. I think that's a solo review, but Kamisha has a panel for Ready to Love, if you like Ready to Love as well. That comes on tonight, and she has a panel review. So, yes. Evie, to have y'all see. Oh, now put it in the chat, because I don't know exactly what Kyle said about the people of color left in the house. I believe he just said he feels like there's going to be a Cookout 2.0. and he wanted to make an all white alliance. You're revealing yourself, Kyle. I've always said, and I think we've rocked with each other long enough on Stella, that I feel like the leftovers, those people really didn't care about Taylor. They cared about numbers, and Taylor was a leftover number out there that they scooped up. Nobody really, I don't think any of those, maybe Michael, maybe Joseph might really care about Taylor. Everybody else could give a fuck less. Nobody stuck up for Taylor when they needed to. I 100% believe production told them, stop the shit out. Y'all doing too much with the bullying, talking behind the backs, wanting to kick people's ass. Y'all doing too much. I 100% believe production put their foot in everybody's ass, and the leftovers were the only people that took heed to the message. Everybody else still fuck what production saying. We hate. But the leftovers were the only people that said, okay, let's leave Taylor the fuck alone. She could be in our alliance. That's just what I believe. You can't make me believe nothing different. So I think Kyle is just now, you can only be fake for so long. You can only be in Big Brother for so long trying to play a role before your true self reveals itself. And I think that's what Kyle is doing. And Kyle might be next. I don't think so. The only reason I don't think Kyle won't be next is because that damn privilege is a hell of a drug. It's it's easy for us to shoot down white privilege. Like, we could see it, we could point out how it's fucked up, but when you're in it, it's hard for you to shoot down the benefits of it, even though it might be fucked up. But if it's beneficial to you, you might be like, well, I don't believe what Kyle believes, but I'll roll with the white people if it'll get me further. I just don't. And I'm trustworthy. I'm not a trusting person. It's very hard for me to trust people. And I've said that a million times, but I don't think Kyle will be next. I think they're going to focus on Daniel. I don't see the leftovers flipping on Kyle. The only way Michael would have to tell the rest of the leftovers, like the Montes, Taylors, Josephs, not the anti-black, but the non-black people or the non-white people, what Kyle said. Though I think it's dumb of Kyle to even start this showmance. Showmances go home. You don't only showmance in the house. Low key, you like Angela as a competitor on the challenge. I do too. Like, I don't like Angela as a person, but she's doing a good job on the challenge. So, no, I would have said fuck you to everyone but the ones I like. But who do we like? You talking about Nicole? Yeah, who does she like? I don't think she like herself. So, very fake. Very fake. I'm tired of them constantly repeating it every second. Agree. I think I'm so far behind on the challenge, on the comments. I don't know where I'm at. I see you, Kamisha. Thank you so much, girl. I see you in the chat. I believe I made you a moderator, but I can't tell if you're a moderator because it doesn't look blue like it does if I was watching somebody's video. I could see who the moderators are, but as I'm hosting a video, I can't tell if you're really a moderator or not. Girl, we'll talk offline. You know I'm not the most technical person. And why would you hug them when they're going home anyways? Why would you hug somebody that just voted you out 9-1? The only person I would have hugged was Daniel. Gave everybody else my ass to kiss. And let me go get my lashings from Julie and the rest of these interviewers. Because she has to know it's coming. Now, I haven't heard any of her interviews. I've seen a couple of them floating around Twitter and YouTube, but I have not took the time to listen, and I probably won't. It's the same interview we've heard since Paloma. I really ain't interested in the lies she getting ready to tell. It's not right. They're not going to jury. Say fuck you. I gotta stop cursing so much. But it's my birthday, so I'm gonna just say what I want to say today. I don't think they didn't care about Taylor, but for most of their game, it was smart to work with her, especially since there will be bitter jury members against her. Let's talk about all of this. Taylor has to be careful. I think Taylor has to be careful every week. Every week she could easily slip on that chopping block. Miguel, I just have to disagree. I don't think they care about Taylor. And I'm probably chalk it up to my personality. I just don't think you flip a switch where everybody was in rooms talking shit about her. Everybody. Even if you were just playing along in the cool kid, because you was in the cool kids corner and you was just laughing and play along. Everybody was doing it. Everybody. And you just don't flip a switch one day and say, oh, let me stop. Oh, let's not make her target number one. I don't know. I just don't trust it. I don't see it. Taylor does need to win something, but maybe I think the best thing that happened to Taylor was the leftovers and the festy bestie situation in the house. So as long as they're festy besties and they have the numbers and they doing that little Tiffany strategy, then they're good. But once it gets back to individual game and they don't have no best friend on the block, Taylor needs to win and make some moves. Yes, we appreciate Kamisha so much. Yes. They're looking at him due to his connection with Alyssa. Okay, let's talk about the showmans. I fast forward the showmans all of last night episode. It's cringy. It seems fake, but some people say Kyle is like a goofy type of guy when it comes to women. Like he was trying to fight off Alyssa, but now that he got a little taste, he went all goofball, head over heels in love. I'm never a fan of showmances on Big Brother. I've never been a fan of it. If it's a genuine showmance and I could really see the sparks in the eyes, then okay, I'll give it a look. But Kyle and Alyssa looks cringy to me. It looks produced to me. Or maybe Kyle's just, he can't be fake anymore. I don't like the anti-black comments like we need an all-white alliance. Did he say all-white alliance? Did he actually say that? Yes, we agree. Alyssa will control Kyle. I think so. Because if you're the type of man that's not used to getting with so-called hot girls and beauty and hotness is in the eye of the beholder. But if you're not used to getting a hot girl and you got one following you around the house and kissing you all in the mouth, is Alyssa worth $750,000? Like Kyle, if you won $750,000, you could get 10 women that look 10 times better than Alyssa on the outside of the house. Like, I don't understand how people get in this house and let showmances, haterism, colorism. Ain't nothing more important than $750,000 to me. I just don't get it. It was smart for her to be besties with Alyssa and Indy so they can be a shield for her. Agreed. It took me a while to wrap my mind around it because I felt like she should have partnered up with a stronger team that could probably win something. But then I get it because if Daniel and Kyle win it, they aren't going to put Alyssa on the block. Either way, if they do hit the block, it's two non-leftover people up there. So that's two votes taken away that could be against Taylor. So I think that was a really good move of her to sit up there with Alyssa and Indy. But I just hope this is the last week because I'm over the little twist. I'm over it. The racist stuff he said and the showmans he got may have Kyle on his way out of here next. I really got to get back to Twitter because I don't know exactly what he said. I just heard he said he wants a white alliance. And for him to be out next, that means Michael has to be telling people what he said. And if Michael not talking, then why are people targeting Kyle? Taylor did. I mean, technically, Paloma left on her own, but Taylor got out Pooch. She got out Nicole. And she got out Amira. Everybody who's been hating on her, she just got to get out Jasmine and Daniel. I think those are. I still don't like fucking Terrence either. But I feel like Terrence and Jasmine could be safe into the final four. Like, why get them out? I don't. Okay, you a mod, great. I just can't see it, so I know it's there because I know Kamisha is a mod. Charles should be a mod, and Davion, if he's ever in the chat, they should see themselves as mods. So, okay. Oh, this is how you're able to post the links. I learn something new every day. You're never too old to learn something new. I'm telling you, I don't care if I'm 50 years old. I'm gonna have this StreamYard down pack. I'm gonna have it down pack. Thank you, Kamisha girl. I appreciate you. Okay. We all would kill in the house. I would just like for them to get 16 entertaining people. Like just entertaining people who like to read, talk shit. Go back to BB9. Was it BB9 or 10 where there was Rennie, Libra, Dan, Keisha, Memphis, all of them. That's my favorite season of Big Brother. I've said it a million times. That's my favorite season of Big Brother. We need house guests like that. Entertain me. I'm telling you, CBS, if you ever let me in the house, I want $750,000. Yes, I do. But I also want to be entertaining and authentic. I will give you all a show. A show. A show. Even if I go out the first week, I'm going to go out with a bang. A bang. Oh, it's going to be good. I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, so they just see her as a number. I agree. I liked how Nicole and Daniel had the cookout figured out all except for Kyle. If they could have figured that Kyle thing out, maybe he wouldn't have wasted that damn veto. I said the cookout. This Stella Rose must be real strong because I'm already there. It's the damn leftovers. But okay. I saw the interview she did with Hannah from BB23 and the guy from Big Brother 2. I don't know who was on Big Brother 2, but everybody said that was a good interview, and they said Hannah kept her foot on Nicole's neck. And that's what we need. That's why we need Kamisha, you know I love you. But I kind of feel like that's why they don't want to come to real bloggers for their interviews, because our foot would be pressed on the neck. Like they would probably be like, Nene, interview over. Because Kamisha would ask the questions we want to know. And she's not going to throw no softballs and let her ease her way out of it. And that's what I need a lot of these people to do. So I'm going to listen to the Hannah one because they said Hannah was pressure. I'm going to see how much. And I heard Nicole was upset that in all of her interviews, people only want to talk about Taylor. Well, bitch, that's all you was talking about in the house. So what else we going to talk to you about? I would like their showmance if Alyssa was using him, but it's just so annoying. They ain't even doing nothing interesting. They just looking at each other in the shower, rubbing arms. Like they can go do that over on Love Island. I think people sign up for the wrong shows. Like if you're looking for a showman's in the summertime, go sign up for Love Island. But see, I don't think Alyssa would look all that cute in them bikinis they're required to wear on Love Island. But let me move on. Let me move on. I'm so far behind on my Love Island reviews. I'm watching it, y'all, but I'm just probably 2 episodes behind. So I hate to do a review so late, but I'm up on what's going on Love Island, but I might do a review tomorrow. I'm lying. It's my birthday weekend, y'all. For those who missed it at the beginning, where is it? Today is my birthday. So it's my birthday weekend. It's also the week before, like, my son goes back to college in 3 days, 4 days. So it's a really, really, really busy weekend for me because I'm gonna be helping him get his stuff together. And so I'm doing on Stella. I'm doing kitchen table talk on Sunday, but I don't know if I'll have time to catch up on Love Island the way I want to. But I am watching it, and eventually we will catch it up. But it's just a really busy time. I heard production told Kyle to start the showmance reviews because apparently America likes showmances. I ain't vote on that. Where did they send that ballot out to? I don't like fake showmances. And I could believe that, Miguel, because Monty was hinting that production wanted him to start something with Taylor, and that's why he was, I'm Afro-Latino. I ain't forgot, Monty. I have not forgot. But they ain't send the ballot to my email. I ain't vote on that. No, he just named no black people or any other races. Okay, so he didn't actually say white alliance. But sometimes you don't have to say stuff for us to pick up on what you really throwing down. You ain't got to say white alliance for us to be like, oh, okay, because I thought Monty and Joseph were your boys. Okay, all right. I don't understand how you get. I feel like I shouldn't say this, but how do you get sprung without getting none? Like a kiss really gets you sprung? Really? A kiss. Young people, I don't get it. Who was Kyle talking to in that video? I think he was talking to Michael, but I got to get on Twitter tonight and see. We were rooting for Kyle until he messed this up. Not me, Andrew. I don't know if I said it last week or the week before, but I always said Kyle is the one they need to be looking at because we over here doing all this stuff and you see he all in the interviews. I'm the one who created the leftovers and that's why you have to go home. Bitch, not on the TV screen I was watching. I thought Joseph created the leftovers. I said Kyle is the one they need to watch out for. Everybody else is talking, and nobody is talking about Kyle. He's not to be trusted. Not to be trusted. Kyle basically said that Taylor, Joseph, Indy, Monty, and Jasmine were all people of color. Then he said because of that link, they are likely to work together. That's so dumb. Jasmine hates Taylor more than anybody in the house. The people of color disliked Taylor more than anyone because I believe Paloma is technically a person of color too, but I don't know. Paloma, Jasmine, Terrence, Monty, the Amira, it was all the black people who, to me, or maybe it just hurt me more because I felt like it was the black people who were saying the meanest shit to her ass. We picked up what you was throwing down, Kyle. You should have just said white alliance because that's what you meant. We need to watch out for the ankle because she's trying her anti-black self to get Taylor out. The ankle can't do anything. The ankle can't win a comp. The ankle barely wants to participate in a comp. So all we have to do is watch out for the ankle. Like, let's make sure we don't trip the ankle. Let's make sure we don't step on the ankle. Other than that, Jasmine has no pull in this game. Who's listening to Jasmine? We're listening to her whine about muffins. Like, the most pull Jasmine got is controlling what goes in and out of the pantry. And by the way of her muffin bag, it don't even look like she got control of that. The last person, when it pertains to the game, I'm worried about is the ankle. What vote is she gonna pull? Indy's, Alyssa's? Andrew, you would be entertaining. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Okay, you saw an interview with Nicole, and all she did was questions about Taylor. She looked pissed, and I hollered. I heard that's what it was. I heard that's what it was. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hey, y'all. I'm reading the comments slow. I'm about to. If I skip some of y'all's, I apologize because I do have to get over to the Challenge USA. We're gonna watch the Hannah interview and talk about it. I might do some Big Brother stuff throughout the week. See, there I go lying again. My favorite two little people will be here next week. I feel like that's my real birthday present. My niece and my nephew, they are 9 and 7 years old. They live in Chicago. And I don't get to see them as much because, of course, I live in Memphis. They live in Chicago. And they're coming here for a week while my dad helps my son go back to college. They're going to stay with me. And I know I'm not going to be able to get on YouTube as much because I plan on entertaining them because, of course, I still have to work from home during the day. And we're going to go swimming, skating, movies. Like, I just want to spend all my time with these two little people because you have to cherish your little ones while they're small because, look, my son already off in college. Like, so I was lying again, y'all. I'm going to try my best next week to do my best on the reviews. But if you don't know about Twitter Spaces, that's usually where you can catch me. Kamisha Reviews, BB, I believe is the hashtag. If you don't follow Kamisha, definitely follow Kamisha over on Twitter. She always has a Spaces damn near every night, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, going over Big Brother. And so whenever Kamisha throws a Spaces out there, I'm always on her Twitter Spaces. So next week, you might catch me more on Twitter because I can just grab my phone and talk than producing a live. And that's only for next week. After the little ones go back to Chicago, I will have an empty nest again, tons of free time, and we will have a good time. So I don't want to lie to you all. I want to be honest. Danielle, I didn't want to say it, but you did. I don't know why he put Indy in the cookout. I know she Brazilian, but I'm sure she identifies more with the white side than the black people side. So I don't know why Indy in the cookout either. You saw Alyssa ass wasn't in the cookout last year. But anyway, she says she was 41, but acting like 11. Is that her taking accountability? Is she trying to say I was acting like a child? Right. We not counting. We not counting Indy. And I don't care what y'all say about me. I'm not counting Indy in the cookout. Did you see Alyssa in the cookout last year? Cookout equals black. And let's just say it how it is. They wanted a black winner, not person of color. There is a difference. So Indy ain't in it. And that shows you even further that Kyle doesn't even understand what the cookout is. Future BB players need to follow the real world phrase of stop being polite and start getting real. You can still be polite and be real because I'm real with people at work every day. And I'm very polite and professional as I'm doing it. Very polite. Still be polite, but be real. You could check a bitch politely. Not Taylor is a little bit too polite in her checking, but I feel like she'll work on it once she get out the house. Right, right. You need to apologize. Let me scroll to the end. Y'all, I'm just gonna scroll to the end because I agree with everything you all saying. I did, Dr. Ivy. I saw this too, where I saw that clip, and this is what pissed me off because these people are so unaware, so unaware. Nicole told Michael that Jasmine's husband was an alpha. Monty is an alpha, and Taylor is the AKA, which is the sister sorority to the alphas in the Divine Nine, which is the Black Greek, I don't know, collection, organization. I don't want to say it wrong because I'm not in it. I'm not a part of it. But, and that makes them close because they have these fraternity sorority bonds. And I'm like, if you knew anything, because my mother, I'm putting her business in the street. But my mother is like the queen of the Zetas in Chicago. Like, you can't be a Chicago Zeta and not know who my mama is. She loves her sorority down. When I tell you some of the messiest shit, some of the messiest stories I've ever heard in my life. Forgive me, Chicago Zetas. I ain't gonna say no names. But come from the story she talked about her sorority sisters beefing with each other, fighting each other. The messiest shit. And Jasmine hates fucking Taylor. I don't care what sorority fraternity bonds they have. They done went to all different kind of colleges and universities. Jasmine hates Taylor, period. None of that shit means nothing. Good try though, girl. Good try. I don't think Taylor is a part of any Divine Nine organizations. So Nicole was just talking shit. I guess. I guess. Okay, so I'm at the end of the comments. Let's move on to the challenge. Big Brother is, y'all picked it up. I'm entertained. Taylor's still in the house. People are revealing their true selves, and he's just giving us more stuff to drag him with when he leaves the house. So I will catch up on a few of those Nicole interviews. I probably will only listen to the Hannah one because I want to see what Hannah has to say. And if I can get in a Twitter spaces, we'll pick it up from there. But moving on to the challenge, I really want to know what you all think about the challenge. I feel like Big Brother, we can go off on a tangent. This challenge episode was really, really good to me because of Tyson. Tyson went off this week. He is just fucking amazing at these challenges, and love or hate Tyson, you can't take away how he's performing on this show. You can't take it away. But let's start at the beginning. We kind of saw the foreshadowing. I should have picked up on it more because, wait, Dabu, we ain't talking about Challenge 38. We talking about Challenge USA. You got mad. You got mad real quick. We grown, so I'm going to put your comment up here. Dabu got mad real quick. Challenge 38 ain't even out yet. They don't even have a release date yet. They better have an All Stars 4 in the works. I haven't heard anything about All Stars 4, but I can't imagine them dropping All Stars. It's such a hit show. But anyway, Tyson and Sarah had a little conversation before we even got into the challenge where they talking about separately, Tyson, what Sarah say? Tyson only did it 4 times, but he only won once, and I did it 2 times, and I won once. I don't know. Sarah was talking her shit. Tyson was talking their shit. And it seemed like they were agreeing to be survivor strong. Like, we ain't got to take no shots at each other. I got your back, you got my back. And if you bamboozle me, you bamboozle me. Did she say bamboozle? I don't know. But that's pretty much what she said. So that should have been foreshadowing to me. But I was really surprised when we got to the vote. Now, there was more conversations of cachet. This should have been more foreshadowing to me. Cachet can't get it together. Cinco was talking to Aza, Desi, whoever. If you're black talking to Cinco, Cachet is jealous. She is jealous. Get it together, Cachet. Get it together. Number one, this is a little bit off topic, but Cachet, I didn't even like the way Cinco was treating you on your show. I don't even see why you would date this man the way he played in your face on Love Island. He played in your face on Love Island, so what makes you think he gonna be any better off TV when the cameras ain't in his face? But anyway, Cachet is heartbroken. She can't take it. I can't imagine Cachet ever coming to an exit season. Like, she really gonna be put through the ringer. Like, this man is only supposed to talk to other men to make you feel more comfortable. Like, you already got Tiffany out because you was jealous, but now you just jealous. Any woman that Cinco says good morning to, you and your feelings. That's your ex. I hope they don't live in the same city. Like, Cachet, you really got to get over this. But anyway, let's get to the challenge. Yes, Tyson showed off while dragging Cachet in the water. He was showing off. I am a former swim team member. I'm a little fish. I love swimming. And I used to be on the swim team probably from 5th grade to probably sophomore year in high school. I think after sophomore year, I was tired of getting my hair wet. And, you know, this back before we had the good, you know, natural hair ideas and stuff like that. This back when you have perms and you can't get your hair wet. But anyway, so I know the breaststroke when I see it. Tyson was doing the breaststroke, which is an easier way of maneuvering through the water than the freestyle because that exerts more energy. But he was doing the breaststroke with one hand, dragging Cachet, and he was booking it through that water. He was not. Let's just talk about the challenge. You got to jump in the water, swim to a buoy, memorize some number, pick up some cans. If you pick the wrong can, you got to go back and forth. You got to do it 2 times. Okay. The numbers didn't seem that hard to memorize, but Cachet fucked the shit up, and they had to do a back and forth swim. Now, from the edit, I only seen Tyson and Cachet have to do a back and forth, which means they had an extra swim to do. So you're telling me that they had an extra swim to do, and they still hit the puzzle mat in 4th place. 4th place. When they should have been dead last because they had an extra lap to do. That's freaking amazing to me. And I said it last week and I'll say it again. Why is Tyson not hitting the fucking... When Tyson isn't winning, he needs to be in there. Anything can happen in elimination. If Tyson isn't winning, throw him into elimination. Just do it. Because he's going to win the damn show. That was amazing to me. Like, Charles, I don't see Charles in the chat, but I was watching it because, you know, I like to fast forward. So I watched it a little bit late. I was watching it. As soon as I saw Tyson and Cachet win, because the whole time I'm thinking they ass getting ready bottom 2. I'm like, oh, they ass in the bottom 2. They getting ready to have to fight for their life. That's what Tyson ass get. He needed a bad partner. That's what Cachet ass get for not swimming. I was looking forward to the bottom 2. And here goes fucking Tyson hitting the mat in 4th place. They done put the puzzle together and they in 1st. I knew Kayla and Derek X had this. I'm like, oh, I really didn't want Derek X to win, but I'm like, go on, DX, you know, get your win, get your money. Kayla, get your money. Nope. Tyson and Cachet puzzled up. 1st place. I hit pause on my TV, called Charles, and it was like, are you fucking kidding me? They won. And me and him just started laughing and talking shit. I couldn't, but I had to pause the TV and be like, they fucking won? Let me read y'all comments on. I want to know what y'all think about Tyson winning. Like, that was just amazing. Love or hate, it was amazing to me. Honestly, I may have to skip 38. Y'all still on 38. We haven't even gave it a chance. Like, I heard it was drama filled. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm watching 38 and reviewing it. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I might complain and bitch the whole time, but I'm watching 38 and I'm reviewing it. Yes, it was good this week, Zuda. I know who won and you pissed. Okay, don't spoil that for me, Andrew. Don't spoil it because I feel like I already know who in the finale. Because that damn Gamer V and Spoiler Girl be putting everything on fucking Twitter. They don't even put spoiler on it first so you could scroll past real quick. You just a reading and you be like, damn, bitch, put spoiler on the shit first so we could scroll if we don't want to be scrolled. Or you know what I mean. W had to vent real quick. It ain't nothing wrong with venting. It's nothing wrong with venting. I do it all the time. I probably come on here and do it. I be cussing real quick and then I'm over it. I understand. I understand your pain. None of us are looking forward to the bullshit MTV about to serve us, but most of us still gonna watch it. Most of us gonna watch the shit anyway and bitch and complain on Twitter, read, roast, and drag all on Twitter and have a good time. That's gonna be what's fun about it. We gonna drag, read, make fun, shade, all that good stuff. A good time on Twitter. I would love to see Tyson and West on the same season and on opposite sides. I would like to see that too. I wonder, since Tyson has completed a Challenge USA and he's in the age range, could he flip over to the All Stars and let's see what he can do over there? I think Tyson will whoop everybody ass over there on All Stars with their bad knees and bad backs. They need to, every elimination, Andrew, every elimination. They're giving Tyson the bananas edit. Yeah, they are. Him and Angela. Like, they're running the show. They're running the show. Tyson and Angela could be a duo if they have a future season on the challenge. You mean the MTV version? Was Leo swimming or was he holding on to Sarah's back? I didn't realize how corny Leo was outside of the Amazing Race. Like, every week has to be a cat analogy. Sir, that's kind of corny to me. I still like Leo, but he would get on my nerve too. He would get on my nerve too. I would love to see James on a regular season. No, let James stay over here on CBS. They gonna eat him up. They gonna eat him up over there on MTV. Let him stay over here on CBS. Oh, poor Cinco and Ozzy. We gonna get there, Dr. Ivy girl. We gonna get there. There's a lot of people from the Challenge USA that could be on the regular season. I kind of want them to keep USA the way it is because the regular season needs too much work, and I don't want them shipping our good people over here, over there, and then they be all in that mess. No, I like what they doing on USA. Let's keep our people over here on CBS. CBS is doing a great job. Well, I agree with you, Andrew. We ain't got nobody else to look at on the show. I guess we could look at. No, I don't want Kiki saying nothing to me. I would say we could look at Danny, but I like Kiki. I don't follow Kiki on Twitter. Yeah, we really ain't got nobody else to look at. Oh well. Oh well. I will. Cinco wasn't really getting any screen time anyway. Dabu, I want Tyson to be tried and tested. Like, if you really that man, You really the shit. You could win a couple of eliminations too. Right. If we just gonna give Tyson the money, go ahead and cut him the check. And let's move on to season 2. The fact that Tyson won, that don't even make any sense. Everyone else was that bad. They did like 3 back and forths and still won. It's embarrassing. It is. Unless more people, and I haven't listened to the Devin and Davon podcast because I was off getting my hair and nails done. It's my birthday. So I was off doing my self-care Friday. So I didn't listen to the podcast. So I don't know if Cache might say other people went back and forth too. But from the edit, it seems like they only did it. It's amazing. I mean, you can't take nothing from them. I'm confused why Tyson and Angela want the strongest players in the end. It would make it harder. I don't see Tyson and Angela winning because of that. At this point right now, at this point right now, I don't care who's in the finals with Tyson. I feel like he is the strongest player. Now, Angela, she ain't been tried and tested. Like, she won something with Kylan, and Kylan was really the one doing all the running back and forth. And she won something with Tyson climbing down a wall, and that's a time competition, and I don't trust time competitions. So, Angela, I don't know. But for me, Tyson, he is the strongest person in the house. So, Tyson right now is just playing for fun. He's playing to not get thrown in. Really, who do you think can beat Tyson in elimination? Put it in the chat. Like, I mean, in a final. Like, if we're running the final, who do you think in this house, from what we've seen in this first 5 or 6 episodes, is going to give Tyson a run for his money? Nobody's swimming faster than him. Nobody's running faster than him. He has hella endurance. I mean, I don't know how strong he is, but he seems pretty strong. He seems like he'll eat anything. He don't seem like he gonna be shy with the eating portion. Him and Cache figured that puzzle out and still became first. Who in the house right now is Tyson scared of in a final? So I don't know. Let me see what y'all say in the chat. Hey Charles, Tyson has even made it work with bad partners. Agreed. Hey Charles, I know you late. Tyson is winning the season. I agree. Like, the best chance they have right now is throwing him into every elimination just to see if he don't win, he go in. That would be my motto. If Tyson don't win, he going in. And you take that chance of getting him out the game, because everybody else in the house needs to be thinking, if we don't get rid of Tyson, we not winning. We don't have a chance with this money. Okay, Andrew, you say you putting your money on Danny, Tyson, and Kylan. Okay, and Kylan. You might be right about that, Kylan. Kylan might give Tyson a run for his money in the finals. Kylan might. Danny, I don't know about Danny. I don't know. Love you, Kiki, but don't know about Danny. Thank you, Charles. Y'all keep saying Danny or Donnie. Who is Donnie? I don't see it for Danny in the final. I don't. Danny is a football player. Most of them don't have good endurance. They have good physicality. Like, they could hold shit up. They strong. They could probably have speed. I don't know what position he plays, but he probably has speed. But he probably doesn't have the endurance. He didn't wow me on this swimming. I'm sorry. Tyson and Kayla in the final would be extremely dominant. Okay. Kylan, Sarah, and Angela can compete with Tyson. I agree with Kylan. I don't know if it's gonna be an individual. Like, I really don't trust this algorithm with the final. Like, to me, once the final hit, that algorithm rhythm got to go, because I can guarantee you production gonna put Tyson and Angela together and they gonna win everything. So did I hear TJ say some of the contestants will be on an international challenge? Anyone else hear that? Yes. Dr. Ivy, they have a lot of different versions of this challenge CBS spinoff in the works. It's going to be all on Paramount Plus. I know they have Australia, UK, Argentina, Japan. I believe those are the 4 other countries. If I got one of them wrong, correct me in the chat. And the winners of all of the countries are going to come together on a challenge, international war of the championships. I don't know the name, on Paramount Plus. And all the winners from those individual challenges are going to compete to see who's the best challenger in the world. So we have a lot to cover. Like, I think Australia and Argentina are filming. I believe they found the cast for Japan. I haven't heard anything about UK. So they're currently working on the other pieces of the puzzle. And I believe all of it's going to be on Paramount Plus, and just USA is on CBS. So they should have put it all on Paramount Plus, but you know, it ain't my TV network. I don't know. Kiki told Danny, don't come home with no money. So let's see. Danny gonna come home with his stipend. You know how much they get broke off every week. Danny gonna come home with that. I don't know. I don't want to shade Danny. Kiki, I'm sorry. I just don't see it for Danny in the final, but he might make it to the final. But Danny would have to make it to the final with like David and maybe Enzo. And then I'm like, oh, Danny gonna win this. But I don't know. I'm ready. Marlon, I'm ready for some physical eliminations too. We already have this algorithm that's picking our partners. Why can't we have some boy eliminations and girl? Like, say, maybe who just went in? Cinco versus Leo. So if it was Cinco versus Leo in a physical, Cinco winning that shit. And then maybe Sarah versus Azza, Sarah winning that. So maybe only Leo and Azza have to go home. I would love to see that, where the whole partnership don't have to go. Like, I'm fighting for my life individually in this game, and I ain't tied to Azza and I ain't tied to Leo. Though Leo is the reason they won that 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4. We about to get into the elimination in a second. Tyson wants the strongest people so he could keep winning dailies with strong females. I can understand wanting to keep the strong females, but he really got what he wanted this week. He got a weak female out and a strong male out. So it was a win-win. Sarah was scaring me with those gestures at the end of elimination. I loved it because I love shit talking. And I'm so happy Sarah is coming back into the house after Tyson and put her on the chopping block. That's organic drama. That's going to be good TV next week. I kind of hope Tyson and Sarah are partners next week, just like I want Cinco and Leo. Not Cinco, Cachet and Leo to be partners next week. Like, I want organic drama. So I loved it. Like, I didn't mind what Sarah was doing. It entertained me. The cast for Argentina looks real boring. Some people are soccer players and lawyers. I can see the soccer players. I don't know anybody in Argentina. I will probably watch. I probably won't review. I ain't reviewing none of the shows if I got to read the subtitles. So Argentina, I don't know. Now Australia, UK, they all speak English. I will review that. But if I got a Japan, Argentina, y'all subtitles, I don't know. I don't know. Sarah's the Beast. I've seen all 3 of her Survivor seasons. Individually, she's better than Tyson. Watch Survivor 40. That could be a fact, Charles, but they aren't competing against each other. Is it only going to be one winner, or is it a male female and they split the 500,000? I don't know. But Sarah is a good competitor. I'm not going to take anything from her. Ben is also great. Okay. I mean, okay. I don't think he's going to beat Tyson, but Ben is good. The Australia cast looks good. Oh, it looks trash. Oh, that's the trash can. I would expect them to pick up some. I know people from Survivor Australia, so I hope I'm familiar with some of them. Danny's a beast too. Yet to be proven. I need Danny to win something, or at least come in second or something. Yeah, I dislike how every daily has some puzzle, smart element to it. I need them fighting in the mud. I would like to see them fight in the mud or running into each other with some balls. I would like to see that. Eating something nasty or something with agility. I agree. Like, let's make them a little bit harder. That swim was hard. Like, I can't take anything away from that swim. Long distance swimming is not easy, and they had to climb up rope ladders, which is also physical strength. It's exhausting. So, and that was a hard one. And then after you exhausted your body with that swimming, you got to go do a puzzle. That Wednesday's daily was not easy. They should have had a physical elimination. I mean, what do we call this shit? Eliminations. Yeah. I'm looking for a more physical elimination, not all these puzzles and punching glass. Like, where are the hall brawls? Where are the pole wrestles? I want to see physicality in the eliminations. Yes. Right. I don't want to see Enzo in no hall brawl. They probably have him do a hall brawl against Danny, and bam, Danny wins. Okay, it's a one winner each. Right. Right. TJ never said the final is paired. I'm hoping it's not a pair. But let's get into the elimination. So it's either going to be DX and Kayla because they're big brother, Amazing Race. I forget who else. I know. Oh, Kayla threw Ben under the bus. Kayla said Ben talking shit about you. I ain't gonna say no names, but it start with a B. Go ahead and take whatever you take from that. I appreciate Kayla in her politics. And then of course Sarah and Leo's name floated out there. So we get to the winner's circle, and you know, Cinco done already prepped Azza. Don't tell Cache shit. She gonna manipulate. She gonna whatever you say, she gonna run back and tell it. Or whoever we say we want to go against, she gonna give us the opposite. So give her nothing. I appreciate that, and I wish in every winner's circle they would do that. Unless the people who automatically are the losers of the week, unless they're your friends and you sincerely want to help them out, why would you ever throw out names? Because they're not going to give you what you want. They're going to do what they want. I don't even know why we have the winner circle, to be honest. If I'm the winner, what I'm talking to the loser for? I mean, I'm going to do what I want to do. But I guess just to get some information, and we got a politic on the show, whatever. But I loved how Cache and Azza said nothing. I done got all the names wrong. I love how Cinco and Azza said nothing, and Cache was sitting there looking dumb. So it is elimination time. I honestly was shocked that it was Sarah and Leo. Based on how they're editing this show, I didn't pick up on the hints that it was going to be Sarah and Leo. Like, I know their name was floating around. I didn't think Tyson was going to pull the Survivor trigger this fast. Kayla, that was some really good politicking, because I believe Cache said no to Ben and Justine because Justine was her Love Island girl. And Tyson was like, well, if I can't get Ben, I can get his ride or die Sarah. I don't know. I think I would have looked at the elimination. I don't know. I would have thought that was a puzzle and maybe wouldn't have put them down there in a puzzle. If it would have been a physical elimination where Cinco could throw around Leo, then I'd be like, okay, go on ahead. Sarah going home on this. Even though Sarah would have threw around Azza. I don't know who would have broke the tie. But that would have been more entertaining to me. But we have this old school movie theater, real elimination. I ain't understand it. Like feeling the crates, one finger, two finger, three finger, fist. I would have lost that shit. I would have lost because your two fingers could be equal to three of my fingers. I don't know. It seemed extremely hard where I'm just feeling around where all the crates and movie reels, like tiny and big, okay. But them two in the middle, the two mediums, I would have got all fucked up. But Leo came up with the master plan. We're going to measure our fingers, fist, two fists, however we're going to do it. We're going to measure it out. We're going to take our time in the beginning, and we're going to beast it. They could have been stacking anything on that shit, and production could have been like, y'all win. I don't know. But it wasn't an entertaining elimination because it wasn't entertaining to watch. Sarah gave us the entertainment after she won. And I feel like the best part of this is going to be next week when they go back in the house and she has to have that conversation with Tyson. What are they going to say to each other next week? So, what did y'all think about the elimination? Were you entertained? I want the eliminations to be more physical. Cinco and Azza are the definition of working harder and not smarter. Until I saw, see, what you have to do, sometimes you do have to pay attention to what the other team is doing. Because I would have been like, oh, they gathering wheels. They measuring fingers. Let us measure fingers too. Because especially if I went in there and would have started feeling around, I'd be like, oh, we got to measure. We got to do something. So, yeah, they did work harder. But shit, I feel like whoever finished the stack first was going to win. Because it ain't no way they got that shit right on the first time. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I don't care. Out of all the teams there, I felt like Cinco and Azza knew they were going home. Let me tell you, I knew they were going home because the super trailer ruined it. We already know in the super trailer there's a scene where Sarah, Lucina, and Angela are talking, and Sarah says, bitch, ain't nobody scared of you. And they go into elimination together. So we ain't seen no Angela versus Sarah elimination. So as soon as I saw Sarah go in there, I said, okay, they winning. I don't care how many fingers they put in the crater hole. They winning. Because we haven't seen Angela versus Sarah yet. So, super trailer, you ruined that one. I think it's a male and female winner. I think so too. What? All of a sudden, Sarah was in every confessional. She was. You can tell from I didn't pick up on the clues. I should have picked up on how in the edit Sarah was telling damn near the whole house Leo wasn't shit. Like, oh, Leo ain't shit. He had to swim on my back and he didn't even know how to do the puzzle. Like, I should have known like Sarah is getting too much airtime. A part of me says Survivor isn't going to be like Big Brother. They're not going to get rid of their numbers right now. All of them are cutthroat. All of them. It was kind of embarrassing for Sarah to be shitting on Leo all episode just for him to come up with the strategy that won it off. Right. Like he was the one who came up, was like, hold up, let's pick up our pieces and measure before we go in there. Somebody in production told them to do that shit because, I mean, maybe he is smart. You know, they have to do that kind of figured the stuff out on Amazing Race. So I don't want to take nothing from Leo. Yeah, but you're right. That's the real reason why he's in elimination is because Cachet was like, I don't want to be his partner. That's why I'm hoping algorithm make them be partners next week. And go ahead and send Cachet home. Go ahead and go home and cry to Cinco girl. Because I'm tired of it. I think the elimination that Michaela did on Spies, Lies, and Allies was exciting and they could have kept it. You talking about the backpack roll around. Well, the partners now see if they would have did the backpack roll around, Sarah going home. Cause Cinco would have won that shit on his own. Cause it would have been Cinco versus Sarah. And Sarah's good, but she ain't beating Cinco in the backpack roll around. So yeah, that now see that's when you throw Sarah down there. Like they ain't winning the backpack roll around. Put Sarah, I wouldn't have sent Sarah down there on a puzzle. I don't know. Yes, that elimination challenge was ridiculous. I agree. We could tell who could tell if the stack was correct? Nobody. Nobody could tell if the stack was correct. I don't even think production know if the stack is correct. I don't even know they don't know the difference between them two mediums. Whoever put this, really, y'all could have went in there and just put some stacks on things. Who was gonna carry it out and be like, oh, that ain't right? Whoever would have put that shit on the pole first was winning. I believe that was the case. He wasn't shit. She's a woman. She had to carry him like a backpack in the water. I mean, he wasn't shit, but you can't go around telling the whole house that when he has to be somebody's partner next week. Because it's already people that don't want to be his partner. I don't know. But I still like Leo. I don't want to see all of Amazing Race go home right now. Right, Charles, Desi and Angela were reading him down in the confessionals. They've been reading him every week. I believe nobody wants to be Leo's partner, David's partner, or Enzo's partner. Enzo is not even on the show. I guarantee you Enzo will not be invited back. When is Enzo going to have his episode? Because I'm ready for him to go home. I'm ready for him to go home. That's not her problem anymore. Right. But talk shit about Leo after you already have the new algorithm. Don't talk shit about him until after they done made the nominations. Because her talking shit is got what everybody thinking, oh, well, Sarah and Leo can go in because we don't want him as a partner. Like after they would have said DX, Kayla, take y'all ass to the floor, then I would have been like, and Leo wasn't shit. I'm so happy I ain't got to be his partner no more. It's always time and place, opportunity. The time is not to walk around the entire house and shit on your partner before nominations. But I bet you Sarah won't do that shit again. Well, knowing Sarah, she probably will. She probably gonna do it again. When Cinco started accidentally dragging Oz, I felt so bad for her. I didn't even notice that. I want to say this about Ozza. All the way down to preseason, I thought Ozza was the partner you didn't want to have. I kind of shaded Ozza a lot and was like, Ozza about to fuck up. And whoever got Ozza as a partner, she getting ready to go home. But Ozza did a great job this season. She surprised me. She performed. She never quit. She tried her best. Is she a good challenger? I don't know. Maybe she'll come back next season stronger. But I really liked the way she performed this season, and I really liked Ozza this season. I feel like she redeemed herself from Big Brother because she really wasn't doing shit but crying over Brittany on Big Brother. But moving on. Not going to go back down that rabbit hole. I feel like Leo is about to get thrown in every week now. That's why I said maybe Leo and Cachet could be partners next week. Maybe. And we'll see how much shit talking she do. I don't know, but if Leo is good at the eliminations, Who cares? I can see them throwing Enzo in against Leo. Who would win that? Enzo looks like he doesn't even want to be there. It doesn't even look like he cares about being on the show. David against Leo. I mean, all of them could go. Really. Leo needs to go home to his cats. Ugh. Please don't talk about cats no more next week. I'm over it. Ozzy must be watching. Charles, you a mess. A mess. Ozzy, I hope you are watching, girl. But no, I don't know if Ozzy is watching, but I can give credit where it's due. Ozzy did a good job. To me, like she surprised me. I thought Ozzy was going home first. Now I believe she almost did go home first, but she won her elimination. But I thought Ozzy was going home first. She did a good job. And she gave us she gave us the eyelash. We'll never forget the eyelash falling and flying away. I believe that's a meme on Twitter. Yes. I love Ozzy, but I need her to do some CrossFit and then come back. Until then, she needs to keep it on the playground. I don't I don't think Ozzy wants to come back. She doesn't give me a I want to be a repeat player. I didn't get that from Ozzy, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Ozzy is slightly less, I think you're trying to say useless unless, oh, Ozzy is slightly less useless than Big T. Do your cardio. Look, at least Big T can swim. I'm going to give Big T that. At least she can swim. I can't stand Big T. Ozzy had great confessional looks. She did, yes. Ozzy was turning looks in the confessional. I appreciate that. You are right. You are right. Nah, Big T accomplished more. She did. Big T also has CT Productions' favorite as a partner, but she did accomplish more, and Big T can swim. You have short-term memory. Kylan dragged those ropes and her to win the elimination. She was exactly who I thought she would be. Trash. I hope Ozzy isn't watching because Charles is harsh. I'm not gonna say Ozzy was trash. I think she did a good job for what she could do. How is Shannon still there? I don't know, because old girl couldn't even do no push-ups. I was sure she'd be gone by episode 3. I don't know. I think Shannon maybe has been lucky with her partnerships, and that's why she's not on anyone's radar. What is this? Lord, somebody sent me a note. I ain't gonna click on it because I don't know what it is. Ozzy says she watched all the old season and she's taking swimming lessons and working out if she come back. So purr. So Ozzy will be back. I heard Tiffany was doing the same thing. That she was, I don't know about the lessons, but I know Tiffany said she's working out and waiting for her invitation back. I wouldn't mind seeing, I like Ozzy. I like her now. I like her better on the challenge. So, Marlon, you agree with Charles? I love it. Me and Charles never agree. So, I'm used to it. I love Charles for it. That's what make our conversations so good. I would laugh if Enzo beat David in elimination. I think I would laugh at either. I would laugh at either. It's David. I'm telling you, Danny's wife, Kiki, gets more airtime than Enzo and David combined. Combined. And I feel like the only reason Danny is getting any airtime is because he's saying his wife, Kiki. Kiki told me don't die. Kiki told me don't come home with no money. Kiki told me not to break my ankle. If he wasn't saying his wife Kiki every week, I don't think Danny would have any airtime. It's Tyson and Angela show. That's it. And Kylan. And Cash. Oh, and fucking CashApp. Shannon not winning anything. Nobody cares if she's there or not. Shannon also goes on the list of Kiki gets more airtime than Shannon. Kiki gets more airtime than Derek X. Like, outside of Alyssa and her revenge, Kiki getting more airtime than Alyssa. Like, you got all these people there, but nobody has anything going on. I think next season, if USA, if you do this again, it has to be a rivals. Like, you have to come back and make Tiffany and Alyssa partners, or Xavier and Alyssa partners. It has to be rivals, because this shit right here is not, it's not entertaining the drama aspect of it. Like, your challenges, strategy, eliminate, it's entertaining. I love to watch it, but it's not, the drama factor is what's lacking. I don't know. Do you all need more drama? I wasn't trying to be shady. I thought Shannon would be gone too. Is Shannon even on the show? Does she even say 2 words? Hell, Shannon. I mean, Colin won 2 episodes, and he's getting less screen time than Kiki. They show Tyson. This is the Tyson show. They show him every week. Kylan, little silly self, is sadly the only person I have to root for left besides Danny and Sarah. They need to get messier contestants next season. I need a little drama. Thank you, M. I'm happy I'm not the only one. Who is Kyra? Next season, put Kiki on the show, because Kiki has been on every episode. Kiki, they need to cut you a check. You've been on every episode of this shit. We need Kiki. I just said it, girl. I just said it. Nobody remembers Kyra. I don't even know who Kyra is. Who is that? Sydney from Survivor should have been on this season, or a regular season. Sydney from Survivor. Who is that? I don't know Sydney from Survivor. Kiki gets more airtime than most of the cast. I'm telling you, Kiki get more airtime than her husband. Derek and Hannah from the Cookout gonna get more airtime than half these contestants. I would like to see Hannah come on. Does she want to do the show? It would have been too many Cookout people. I forgot about Kyra too. Who is Kyra? They need to show more house mess. I agree. I'm happy I'm not the only one. Like, I need to see, even if y'all talking about, bitch, who dishes are these? Bitch, who ain't clean out the toilet? Bitch, who clothes over here on the floor? Y'all all are sharing one jail yard bunk bed suite. You telling me ain't nobody beefing in all them bunk beds in one room? Nobody's beefing. Nobody snoring too loud. Nobody feet stank. Give me something. I guess they were trying to let Sarah be messy this week. It ain't work. I agree. I think it's the same people we see every episode, and it's getting a little stale. I agree. Like, yes, Desi. Where is Desi? Kiki gets more airtime than Desi. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so happy I'm not the only one. We need more drama. Y'all know I don't know these acronyms. Is it never giving up? NGL. I don't know what that stands for. I'm rewatching Dirty 30, and every single episode is entertaining. I love Dirty 30. I love that whole trilogy. Dirty 30, Final Reckoning, and whatever the last one is. Vendettas. I think it's Dirty 30, Vendettas, and then Final Reckoning. I love that whole trilogy. After that trilogy, sucks. It sucks. I need more Desi. Oh, I read that one. I know people saying Tyson dominating, and he is, but it's very boring to watch. I don't mind Tyson winning the challenges. Just throw in some more drama outside of Cache and Cinco, outside of Alyssa and her revenge, because that seemed like setup drama. It seemed like they said, okay, we're gonna bring all the cookout back with Alyssa and DX and revenge go. Cinco and damn it, Cache just broke up. Love Island go. Like they should have had more built-in storylines. I don't know. They should have brought Shan back with fucking Deshaun and let them argue over. You said it should be Angela. You said it should be. Like maybe they should have brought Angela back with one of her. Like it's just boring. The drama factor. Like I love the show, entertaining, but the house is kind of boring. You want to see Desi win an elimination. I want to see Desi win something. I want to see Desi on the show. That's I just want to see her on the show. I wanted Cinco and Ozzy to win, but I'm kind of glad Sarah won solely for the drama factor. Agree. It's time for somebody to get thrown in and come back to the house. Yes. You think Sarah and Tyson gonna give us the drama we looking for next week? I hope so. Or take someone out like Angela or Sarah. It's gonna happen because it's gonna be. I can't wait for Sarah to tell Angela, "Bitch, ain't nobody scared of you." Like, bitch, you doing all this talking. Meet me on the proving ground floor. That's the episode I'm waiting for. I would bet money on Desi. I would too. Like, yeah, I would bet money on Desi. They put in boyfriends and girlfriends in 38. They can put Kiki on. What? Oh, you talking about next season? Oh yeah, Kiki. They could put Kiki on. It could be a bloodlines type of thing. Put Angela and Tyson on. Ugh. They got me missing when they arguing over pizza. No, I don't miss that shit. No, that was the dumbest argument ever. The cast is still great. I agree. It's just that Tiffany, Shan, Xavier, and James are missed. I agree. I miss the people who left. I miss Tiffany, Shan, Xavier. I really miss James. Yeah, I agree with that, Charles. And they were the entertainment. Like the people who left, we still love. Like I still love Desi. I still like Tyson. I like Danny. They just aren't entertaining. Like they're kind of boring. So they left all the boring people in the house. Or Nicole and Victor, no. Mm-mm. Oh, that means not gonna lie. Okay, put me put me on it. Okay, I would have never thought. I would have never got that one. If it ain't LOL, JK, if you know, you know. Like I only know those. I need them to take the messiest characters from every cast and give us an international comp with all of them. Oh no. Because sometimes the messiest people, they gonna go home because they not good. Like I what's her name? Abba Maria. She messy and entertaining, but she going home first. She ain't strong. And maybe that's why James, Shan, Tiffany, all of them at home. Because they ain't that strong. Y'all better be working out. Get ready next season. Get ready. Get ready. Yes, 30. We like Dirty 30. Justine. Oh, I forgot about Justine that fast. I do like Justine. She's a really good player, underrated. Yes, I agree. It's a black person going home every episode. I agree. Me and Charles, I believe, text about this. I'm not too mad at that because there's so many black people that started out the show. There's probably more black people on the show than anybody, I think. So I ain't too mad at it. I just think it's our favorite black people that are going home. Oh, y'all, I've been talking for an hour and 35 minutes. Whew, talking way too long. Thank you all for rocking with me. I didn't have any plans tonight. All my birthday plans are tomorrow night. So I appreciate I appreciate you all kicking it with me tonight, celebrating my birthday. Once you get older, it's not always a party or something fancy, going on, make a big to do. Like, I went and got my hair and my nails done. I came home. All I wanted was a Keurig because I work from home probably 50, 60% of the time. And I hate having to spend $6, $7 for coffee every day. So I was like, in the office, we have a Keurig and I can make coffee. So I told my husband, all I want is a Keurig for my birthday. And when I came home, I ain't see nothing. So I was like, whatever, I'll buy my own Keurig. And then my son locked his keys in the car at Walmart and I had to go take him the spare keys and I had an attitude. And so you know how you have an attitude, especially with some teenagers. So when I came back in the house, it was like, bam, the Keurig was sitting right there. And I just started jumping up and down. And I was so happy. It's crazy how a coffee maker got me all excited. And I was like, the Keurig, I wanted this. So not too much. Like, I got my coffee maker, got my hair done, and I got to talk to y'all. Birthday done. So again, I said all that to say thank you. Um, who knows what else will be in store? I'm just happy and blessed to see another year. Year, every day is a blessing. I'm very thankful for it. I'm very thankful for you all. I want to again remind you all to like the video if you haven't liked it already. If you're on the rewatch, go ahead and like it. If this is your first time with Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and hit subscribe. Your girl does Big Brother, The Challenge, Survivor will be back next month, September. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. So much. I'll probably be back up to date with Love Island. Follow me on Twitter, Kiss My Cheeks TV. I usually tweet about Love Island. The reviews, when I can get them in, I will get them in. Forgive me. Next week will be a busy week because my niece and nephew will be with me. And I'm just going to really pour all my time into my niece and nephew. That's what I want to do. So thank you all so much. Let me end it here because I talk too much. I could talk all night. I didn't even realize I was talking for an hour and 38 minutes. This was a lot of fun. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You all don't know how much these lives mean to me. You all entertain me as much as I hope I'm entertaining you all. Thank you so much. Until Sunday night, Stella, 6 p.m. Central, me and Blissfully Single Bean. I will see you all later. Bye.